Hello, everybody. It's Prince the Bear here, and welcome to our new Necessities and Bear Necessity Awards. This is the best of the best of our necessities.
Of the best.
Of the best.
The best.
All year for 2022. So this is from January to December, our picks per month of our best items, food or drink, for the entire year. Maybe this will help you plan your trip, or maybe your next visit to Walt Disney World, Universal, or the Orlando and surrounding area. Maybe.
Or Disneyland, because there's some of that in there.
There is some Disneyland in there. We are coast to coast Disney people.
So as per usual, we always start with a drink. I have a bottle of Natura, which is something that I get often when we go to the
Grocery store.
All-Star Resorts.
And the All-Star Resorts.
And
yes.
I think Riverside?
Because all of their wines are vegan.
Yes. Cheers to Disney wines at home.
Yes. And I am drinking a seltzer because I ran out of ideas and I already had this.
Oh, he likes the Try Guys too.
I do.
That's his Eugene drink.
I swear by the Vizzy seltzers. Throw out the White Claw, throw out the Trulies, get you a Vizzy. It's a nice Vizzy.
I trust Eugene. You trust Eugene.
I do.
Let's go with January.
We trust everybody but Ned.
We don't talk about that elephant.
We don't talk about... Anyway.
January.
So, our nominees for January's best of the best. Best of the necessities. The Bear Necessities, if you will. Both B-E-A-R and B-A-R-E. We have...
the Impossible Kefta and grilled vegetable skewer from Coral Reef. The Felucian Kefta from Docking Bay.
The Berry Salted Jack Daniel's Mousse. And the Blood Orange Braised Beet Gazpacho from Festival of the Arts.
So my winner is the grilled vegetable skewer with the Impossible Kefta from Coral Reef. The Kefta is the real necessity on that skewer.
It really is. It's a tasty plant-based dish. My winner for the best of the bear necessities for January is the Bailey's Almond Jack Daniel's Mousse. Sort of like a mousse / cake sort of dealie. They've changed it since the last time we went, so it's different now. But it's the same base dessert, but now it's like chocolate covered.
I'm excited to go back and try it. Let us comment and tell us if you want us to go back and try that new dessert at Coral Reef.
Or if you've already been and tried it, let us know so we can rush back to go try it.
So I think it's safe to say that our winning restaurant in January was Coral Reef.
Yes, don't sleep on Coral Reef. I know that it tends to be one of the most overlooked restaurants at Epcot, both because of where it is and it is kind of dead on the inside, but the food is still pretty good. And the views, while not like the most amazing views, the fish are cool.
Just don't go if you're one of those vegans that doesn't like aquariums or you might get triggered. Definitely don't subject yourself to that. But
go to the land instead.
If it's okay for you, definitely go.
Now for our nominees for February.
February is a little bit longer. My nominees are the Passion Fruit Mango Creme Brulee from Turf Club. The unfortunately discontinued vegan tacos from Amatista. Vegan cheesy bread from Blaze. The beet gazpacho from Pepe / Heleo.
We also have the ahi tuna nachos from Yak and Yeti. The dragon roll from Yak and Yeti, modified with no mango, so I didn't die. Gazpacho for me as well. And then the Moroccan lamb shank from Jico.
For me, the winning item was the mango passion fruit creme brulee from the Turf Club.
I wish I could have had some, but there was mango. I didn't want to die.
If you go, definitely get the app and the dessert. Those are the two best plant-based items at the Turf Club.
For me, the winning was a beet gazpacho. Gazpacho was definitely something that we were turned on to by Haleo, and it continues to be one of the best things that you can get there. You can get it either at Haleo proper or at Pepe by San Andres, the little quick service restaurant. Just get you a little thing and it's a nice snack before you start your adult time in Disney Springs.
Or you can just have it for shopping.
You can. It's a great shopping companion. A little juice bottle, basically, with soup in it. Chilled soup. Now our nominees for March.
So we both nominated the elote street corn from local Green Orlando.
The food truck in Disney Springs.
Modified to be vegan. And then I also nominated the plant-based loaf from Garden Grill and the margarita pizza from Abracadabra.
And then I nominated the jalapeno cornbread from House of Blues.
My winning one was the garden loaf from Garden Grill.
Oh, this is a good loaf. Do not sleep on Garden Grill. Not only is the food good and tons of vegan food for you, you also spin in a circle twice in like an hour.
The menu never changes, so it's always consistent and delicious. Food comes from living with the land.
Get your land smells and land food all in one place. And then my winner for March is the elote street corn. That corn was delicious. They did have some mix-ups in the menu when we first tried it there, but we've since cleared those up. They're a lot more clear now on what you have to do, but it is vegetarian as is, but can be modified to be vegan. Either way, equally tasty. The nominees for April.
Mine were the Sukumia Wiki from Sanaa. That was one of the new items that got added to their menu in March.
Chef, yes.
And then the black bean tacos from Spyglass Grill. And my beloved chocolate avocado toast for breakfast from Ale and Compass.
Ooh. And I nominated the Trinidad Crispy Yuca Bowl from Spyglass Grill and the Breakfast Cuban from Spyglass Grill. That still haunts me to this day. Spyglass Grill. Grill. Grill.
Spyglass Grill is clearly the winning restaurant for the month of April. And for me, they took the award for the best dish with the black bean tacos.
See a lot of similarities in our picks. My winner for that month is the Cuban breakfast sandwich. That is probably one of the best Cubans we had on the property, and if I had the option, I would go every day. Now we have the nominees for May.
I have the pineapple barbecue jackfruit from Ohana, the Ohana noodle.
Nudes for you Disney people.
And then the vegan pizza tots from the Green Eggs and Ham Cafe.
Quite a surprise.
At Islands of Adventure.
Yes, we do Universal content. Do not sleep on Universal Studios. They have been hitting it out of park with plant-based options this entire year with very, very few misses. Even with the lower volume compared to Disney, they have been hitting it out of the park for all of 2022. I'm sad that we haven't actually picked more of the stuff to be on this list for this year. But it's all good stuff. I picked for nominees for this month the plant-based chorizo meatballs from Le Cellier, the Dole Whip pineapple from Magic Kingdom stands, roasted pineapple coconut sherbet from Salt and Straw. Their rotational menu. It's quickly becoming one of our favorites. The H2O Watermelon Poke Bowl from H2O Glow Nights at Typhoon Lagoon. And the Grilled Orange Chicken Skewers from H2O Glow Nights.
I love those skewers.
Those are some good skewers. Those are some very good skewers. I want all my chicken on skewers from now on.
My winning dish for May was the Ohana noodle from Ohana. I do not recommend going to Ohana, though. I do recommend going to Tambu Lounge and just ordering the nudes or like a little platter. Ohana has kind of gone down a little bit, I feel like, in the last about year or so. And
you're going to lose like $11 a bowl?
It keeps going up. It was 9, then it was 10, and then it was 11, then it was 12. So I don't know how much it is right now, but it's worth it to just go get that dish and not spend $50, $60. I think it's $65 a person at Ohana.
Yes. And my winner for the month is the roasted pineapple coconut sherbet from Salt and Straw. I am lactose intolerant, so when it comes to ice cream, me and the princess are usually on the same page. The great thing about Salt and Straw is not only do they have themed seasonal rotating menus almost monthly, they always make sure to have a plant-based or lactose-friendly option.
2 at least.
In that rotation. Usually 2. And so far, they have been great. That may be a regular visit for us going forward.
I believe the roasted pineapple coconut is one of their regular sherbets available, because they always have the 2 regular sherbets, and then they'll add 1 or 2 in the rotational. So
now the nominees for June.
All right, so June, I picked the San Angel margarita. That was such a good margarita from San Angel Inn inside the Mexico Pavilion.
She loves her margarita. The
Grown Ups lemonade, because the Grown Ups lemonade will never not be on my necessities list if we go to Woody's Lunchbox.
And we can get it in the mobile order and it's not delayed 3 hours.
Oh, it's because it's popular. The plant-based toasted cheddar sandwich from Woody's Lunchbox is the ultimate grilled cheese, and I beg Bear to let me go just eat that at Hollywood Studios.
She do be begging for it, though.
The Impossible Breakfast Shawarma from the Shawarma Palace at Avengers Campus at California Adventure.
Yes.
And then the vegan strawberry shortcake from Hoop-de-Doo Review. It has changed, but was still amazing. And then my life-altering, always delicious peanut butter and jelly pizza from Goofy's Kitchen.
June was the start of our California adventures. We ventured back out to the Princess Home State and Home Park to try out her favorites.
Goofy's Kitchen is my favorite restaurant outside of Blue Bayou in all of Disneyland.
Well, I nominated for the month of June the Purple Siren from Typhoon Lagoon. That's one of the best drinks in all of Typhoon Lagoon, bar none. I look forward to that drink every visit we make to Typhoon Lagoon. It's in the back rest area by where the shark diving area used to be. But the Purple Siren is not to be missed. Then we have the bacon wrapped sweet plantains
from Gloria Estefan Kitchen,
which is over by Margaritaville.
Forgot we did that.
Oh, it's right behind Disney. So very, very short drive to there. The Painkiller from Isla Nublar, Universal Studios Hollywood. Yes. And then the cornbread mac and cheese from Hoop-de-Doo Review. I got to eat one bite of that, and I was in love with that dish.
I think that is still your favorite mac and cheese at Disney World,
Yep.
is it not?
Easily.
Well, that's a lot of things for June. Hard to pick one. I had to contemplate this one quite a bit, but the winner for me is the Impossible Breakfast Shawarma from Avengers Campus.
Yes, we went to Avengers Campus. We should have gotten to spend more time there.
I agree.
So, the winner for me is the Purple Siren. I picked a drink. Over all the delicious food we had in June, I picked a drink.
I'm not surprised.
And I'm not sad about it at all. Nobody should be surprised about that.
Every time you've had that drink, you have been
I've gushed.
in love with it.
I've gushed. Now, July.
Oof, July is huge.
July is a problem child for us. So the nominees for July.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, so for me, and they're not in the correct order, but I'm gonna try to follow this the best of my abilities. So my first necessity item is the Baja Beyond vegan hot dog that I got at Pink's City Walk Hollywood. Then the vegan horchata cookie from Storytellers Cafe. That was the only good thing from Storytellers Cafe. I would not recommend that anybody go there. The guava mousse from the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, because oh my gosh, that festival goes on for so many months.
It's basically June and November at this point.
And the adobo yuca fries from the Food and Wine Festival as well. That one was kind of like a dark horse, I feel. And then the Hana Fuji apple sake from the Food and Wine Festival. And the pastrami spiced Impossible Burger from Lamplight Lounge at California Adventure.
Those are just the princess nominees. Now,
Yeah.
I also
Bear's list is
went
longer.
a little bear crazy in the month of July. I probably ate way more than we were on vacation. I was allowed to eat a lot.
That's
okay?
true.
So, first up is the Kung Pao Bao from Lamplight Lounge. That was our first trip to Lamplight Lounge, and I fell in love with almost every single thing I ate. I can see why everybody loves that place. It is definitely a star amongst a lot of trash at Disneyland California Adventure.
It was the first time I ever got to take Bear to Lamplight Lounge.
Then, even for me, I nominated the vegan nachos, which is the off-menu vegan nachos
so good.
from Lamplight Lounge. The Final with the Fix, which is a drink
Oh yeah, you love
at
that.
Lamplight Lounge. Then there was a Molecular Meltdown from Pim's Tasting Lab in Avengers Campus.
Was it the chocolate one? I don't remember.
The Molecular, this is the marshmallows.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Then we have the Chili Dog from Pink's Hot Dogs in City Walk Hollywood. And the Sanctuary Bourbon Barrel Aged Cherry.
I think it's cherry.
From the... That was...
Food Wine.
Was from Food and Wine Festival.
I think it was Canada, actually.
And then there's the Apple Blossom Sky. That was Woods in the Orchard in Canada. The Hana Fuji Apple Sake from Food and Wine. The Schaffenhofer Pineapple Hefeweizen, which is one hell of a name, from Food and Wine. The Strawberry Lemonade. I went a little drink crazy at Food and Wine. Judge me.
Food and Wine is about beer and wine.
Me, okay?
We always say it's Beer and Wine Festival.
So then the Strawberry Lemonade Hard Cider. The surprise no one, Swine Brine featuring Jim Beam and apple cider.
Always Swine Brine season.
It's every year. Every year it's going on the list. Then we have the Takoyaki from Food and Wine, the seafood salad from Food and Wine, the taco al pastor from Food and Wine, the pork belly skewer from Mango Barbecue in Disneyland.
Yeah, you loved that one.
I don't often recommend Disneyland food, but somehow that made the list. Then we have the pastrami spiced Impossible Burger from Lamplight Lounge, the Brussels Caesar from Lamplight Lounge,
that was a
the
good one.
Nectar in the Rye in Lamplight Lounge. Nectar in the Rye actually won. On a personal note, that is my West Coast smoked turkey. There was no better drink I tried. The entire time we were in California, that was better than Nectar in the Rye. Then I had the backlot machada from the Hollywood Lounge in Disney, California. Michelada at the DCA. The strawberry basil margarita from Dockside Margaritas in Disney Springs, coming back to the East Coast.
This is a seasonal drink.
And the Impossible Burger from Centertown Market and Caribbean Beach Resort.
Ooh, that one was good with the jackfruit on top of it.
So dual coast food and drink this time. And the winners of that extremely long month.
Mine is the pastrami spiced Impossible Burger from Lamplight Lounge. Woo, it was so good.
It's quite delicious.
I actually took it with me and put it in my bag to have like while we were watching Fantasmic that night because I just wanted to savor it.
She did bring that thing with her. I'm not at all surprised. And for me, surprising even me, over all of those delicious things we tried, both East Coast and West Coast, I picked the vegan nachos from Lamplight Lounge.
So Lamplight Lounge is clearly the winner of July for the restaurants.
Now for the August nominees.
We put these in restaurant order and not our nominee order, so that's fun. First one for me is the chickpea panis from Cinderella's Royal Table at Magic Kingdom. It's really good. It's gotten smaller. The crispy tofu with Asian glaze at Hollywood and Vine, Hollywood Studios. I will not shut up about that glazed tofu, and I really want to go back, so Bear will let me have it again. But I know that he's not going to say yes until we do another seasonal menu change, so I just get to fantasize about it.
I do owe her because I ate all her tofu. She got like half a bite.
The Flying Saucer Impossible Burger at Sci-Fi Dine-In at Hollywood Studios. That burger is consistently delicious, and the 2 vegan like house-made cheeses they put on it is incredible. It's one of the few burgers I'll have with a portobello on it. Then the Guava Nuther Woodchuck Hard Cider.
Mouthful.
From the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. That was one that I ordered even like on and off camera. I think I had that every single time we went to Food and Wine. It was just really, really delicious. Then the Roasted Buffalo Cauliflower from Ale and Compass at the Yacht Club. That can be modified to be vegan, and we also have a recipe for that on our channel, so you can make it at home.
Very easy.
It is top tier. The little dipping, the herbed vegan ranch sauce that goes with it is amazing, and always recommend. The Steakhouse 71 onion rings at the Contemporary Steakhouse 71, that is one of our favorite restaurants, I feel like, on Disney. I feel like Steakhouse 71 for us is up there with Sanaa. Like, it's one of the 2 restaurants we probably frequent the most.
Which makes sense because when it was still the wave of American flavors, we definitely frequented that restaurant a lot. And the service and food has remained consistent. Even slightly elevated, I would say.
The difference, though, is that the reason why we went to the wave so much was because they changed their menu seasonally. So you had a new menu 4 times a year. Steakhouse 71 doesn't change their menu seasonally. So we don't really have a reason to go back as much as we used to, unfortunately. But Sanaa, we'll always find an excuse to go to Sanaa. Their menu is so many different varieties. Unlike Steakhouse 71 at this point. Don't frequent it as much. Anyway, next is the vegan honey chipotle pork arepas from Amatista, which has always been our favorite restaurant on Universal property.
Bar none.
They replaced my beloved tacos with the arepa, and Becky, when she came to visit us from the UK, let us know about that. Thank you so much, Becky. We decided to go I think it was like a month or 2 later, as soon as we could, and ended up on my necessity list. And then the last item is the yuca al mojo from Amatista. Also another item that I have to order every single time that we go. Doesn't matter what we're getting. I need yuca from there 100%.
So my nominees, for August is the Ancho Chili Chicken Empanadas from Amatista Cookhouse. Amatista, like the princess said, is consistently our favorite restaurant in all of Universal property. Then we have the beef stew with root vegetables at Hollywood and Vine and Hollywood Studios. And even though I have them on necessities list, going to character dining on the regular is expensive. So it's hard to justify going back for a single item. But when menu changes, or the theming changes, we will be there.
They change seasonally, though. The theming changes seasonally. The menu doesn't, but the characters do.
I can take it back if you like.
That means we can go again, because that was Halloween, and now we can go for, like, the new year.
Then we have the Florida Crush from Homecoming at Disney Springs. So this was for the flavors of Florida. This was a limited time drink.
It was a festival.
Then we have the Flying Saucer Impossible Burger from Hollywood Studios Sci-Fi Dine-In, because we love sci-fi. Then we have the Prosciutto e Melon Pizza from Epcot's Via Napoli.
That's a pizza crime.
It is a pizza crime. It is cantaloupe on pizza, basically.
With prosciutto.
With prosciutto. So ham and melon on a pizza.
Kind of like ham and pineapple. My winner is the vegan honey chipotle pork arepas from Amatista. We love you, Amatista. Keep being amazing.
And my winner for the month was the Ancho Chili Chicken Empanadas from Amatista Cookhouse.
Amatista.
The crispiness of that empanada is unlike any empanada I have ever tried. It was almost like the same crunch that we used to get from the waffle fries at Geyser Grill at Wilderness Lodge. So it was like fried, and then there was extra stuff put on top, made double crunchy, like double fried. So when you bit into it, it was like almost like a potato chip empanada. Ooh. It was so good.
So Amatista is our winning restaurant for the month of August.
Then we get into September, and this is
our birthdays,
haunt season, and our birthday months.
So another long list. The list just keeps getting longer as the months progress.
We had a very good foodie and drink here.
So first one for me is going to be the Burning Skull drink from Halloween Horror Nights. That was an amazing drink. Then the fried zombie brains, Halloween Horror Nights, nice little like gochujang sauce on some cauliflower. The Impossible Bunny Chow with broccoli at Nomad Lounge. You can also find that at Tiffin's. I absolutely love that one. The Impossible Empanada from Kusafari Bakery at Animal Kingdom. That is our go-to snack spot at Animal Kingdom. The Passion Fruit Whiskey Sour from Topolino's that had aquafaba in it, and it was amazing.
Princess has been trying to keep me to keep our chickpea water since then.
Yes.
And I keep throwing it out on accident.
I know. But we'll get there eventually. My beloved plant-based tuna sandwich that you can find at all the values and all of that. This one, in September, I went to
Pop.
Yes. Then the roasted sweet potato and mushroom tacos from Halloween Horror Nights. The fact that I enjoyed an option where the mushroom was the main says something. So props to Universal for that one. The Sapporo Black Lager from Nomad Lounge. And then the vegan breadfruit tostones from Strongwater Tavern that we've now had a couple times and I still absolutely love.
So my nominees for the month of September are Bog Slime 2, the sequel from Halloween Horror Nights.
You love matcha.
I do love the matcha sprinkled on top. Makes me feel almost classy. Then we have the Duck Plantain Hash from Sapphire Falls. Strongwater is quickly becoming one of our second favorite restaurants on Universal property. I am frequently trying to make an excuse with the princess to go there.
I think it's safe to say that if you're trying to choose a Universal hotel to stay at and you're food focused, you should stay at Sapphire Falls.
It's a winner by far. Then we have the fried zombie brains from Halloween Horror Nights. That's again the gochujang covered cauliflower. There was a chicken version, but I actually preferred the cauliflower version, oddly enough.
It's not odd.
And then we have the frozen iced tea lemonade from Food and Wine. Now this is not technically a food and wine drink. It is a non-alcoholic frozen option at the Regal Eagle Smokehouse Bar in the American Pavilion. And you can add alcohol to it. It's completely part of the menu. They just don't have it on the menu. And that is my new favorite drink in all of Epcot. Even if it doesn't win this category today, better than the Blackberry Moonshine Sour
Which is the #1 selling drink
Yes.
at Epcot.
The iced tea frozen lemonade, you add bourbon, the best. The best in all of Epcot. Then we have the Impossible Empanadas from Kusafari Bakery. That little window is a little window to good, by far.
It is.
Then we have the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale from Enchanted Sword on the Disney Wish. September was the start of our Disney Wish content.
Oh, yes. Our first cruise
Our
ever.
very first cruise. Maybe our last. Maybe not. Then the Passion Fruit Whiskey Sour from Topolino's Terrace at the Riviera Resort. And then we have the Rum Revival from Strongwater Tavern at Sapphire Falls. And the Sapporo Black Lager from Nomad Lounge in Disney's Animal Kingdom.
So my winner of all of that big long list was the fried zombie brains from Halloween Horror Nights. Universal, kicking it up a notch, making all their food amazing. Absolutely loved Mardi Gras. Absolutely love Halloween Horror Nights. I am excited for what 2023 brings with Universal vegan food.
We are officially Universal Studios festival people. So
Yes.
Universal has a festival. Expect to see these beautiful faces there. My winner for September is the Rum Revival from Strongwater Tavern.
You love that drink.
I think it was actually your drink, but I
loved it. I think we
absolutely did switch. I definitely stole that drink. I don't steal a princess drink often, but that thing I was in love with. That thing was made for me. If I could inject that into my veins and not die, I definitely would. But it's strong. It is a very strong drink.
Next is October.
So, the nominees for October.
Also a long list for me. The Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale from America Pavilion, because I didn't get it on the Wish like he did on tap. The Cookies and Cream Chocolate Mousse from Sunshine Seasons, because yes, one of the best desserts at Epcot. And then we're gonna move into some Victoria and Albert's territory, because we were supposed to do that on my birthday, and we ended up going a week after my birthday.
Well, we had a good reason.
Because of the hurricane.
There was a hurricane, and a lot of people
canceled my reservation.
Adversely impacted, who were not as lucky as we were, living in the area that we ran into escape most of that damage. But we were able to reschedule that reservation for just a week later.
Exactly 1 week.
Exactly 1 week later.
My favorite items there were the fresh strawberries served in a passion fruit juice, the Indonesia Organic Fair Coffee Trade coffee that they do in the fun little
She
container
loves that gravity
thing.
coffee thing.
And then the carrot tiki masala that they served. That was actually one of my server's favorite dishes as well. All the little sauces and everything was amazing. It was absolutely incredible. After Victoria and Albert's, the new spinach and artichoke dip that was introduced in October at Port Orleans Riverside, which we were lucky to have at Boat Rights, but is available at River Roost. The wild mushrooms arancini, I think that's how you pronounce that, from Citricos. That is... It's like a little rice ball, and it is another way for me to really enjoy mushrooms. The house-made rigatoni from Citricos, that's the one with the tomato
egg, yeah.
on it that looks like an egg yolk. You mix it all together, and it is an incredible pasta. The pasta itself just tastes freshly made, and that really gives it a oomph. And then the butternut soup at Monsieur Paul, that was 100% my favorite thing that I had there. If I could bottle and drink that soup on the daily, I would. It was incredible. The Royal Avocado Toast at Cinderella's Royal Table was only good because I asked for the just, because they forgot to put it on my toast. And then if I had the just egg with the avocado and then the forest of salad on top, and you have it all in a bite, it was a 5. Most of you are not going to agree with me. Most of you are not going to pay $50 to eat 2 slices of avocado toast. I thought it was a ripoff too.
Jungle Bush
But
avocado toast.
it was good. It was good.
If you are like from the islands or spent time on the islands like myself, it was Booney Bush, okay? Thick, uncuttable Booney Bush avocado.
The best avocado toast on property is still at Steakhouse 71. And then the Carolayan tofu curry. I think that's how you say that. Carolayan.
Carrion?
Carolan.
Doesn't L or
Carolyn tofu curry. Please correct me in the comments. From Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom. That was one of the brunch items. I absolutely adored brunch at Magic Kingdom. Not just because the food was amazing, but because the characters were amazing and they really made me feel special. And there's not a single Winnie the Pooh character that walks around that doesn't give you the best, most amazing hug you will ever have, like more warm than any Olaf hug you will ever get. Like those characters know how to hug.
Crystal Palace is definitely above the board.
Did you not appreciate the warm hugs you got from Pooh, Piglet, and
Good
Tigger?
hugs.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, go to your list, sir. It's on the top. Here
So my nominees for the best of October are the Violet Sake from the 40th anniversary at Epcot. Now that's the same Violet Sake you can get normally at Garden House in Epcot or at Yi Sake at Disney Springs. Then you have the Kentucky Bear Bourbon Ale from American View in Epcot. If I am, if anything, consistent, if you put bourbon barrel in the name of a drink, I'm going to drink it
I'm
going to love it.
It's true.
I'm sad and predictable that way, but it's always true. Then we have the swine brine and food and wine because I went back for a second course because it's always swine brine season in our hearts. I am absolutely terrible. I make no apologies for that. Then we had the house-made rigatoni from Citrus Coast. I am not vegan, but that is one of the best and most inventive, creative vegan dishes that you can find on property. I challenge you to challenge yourself and try that dish, vegan or not. The sea bass and puff pastry from Mr. Paul. Now, we did get a lot of comments from people, both on and off YouTube, that the plating of that sea bass was not up to their
or that it was
level
burnt?
of expectation, or the ends are burnt. I thought it was delicious, and that's all that really matters. Definitely on my necessities list. Then we had the...
Now you get to try and pronounce it.
The Kiralan tofu curry from Crystal Palace. This little curried tofu block on a cracker, like a non-cracker.
So good.
Very inventive for a buffet, especially for brunch, and extremely tasty. And then we have the Buena Vista soft shell tacos from the 1927 restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Aboard Disney Wish. Your tacos.
Oh, the quinoa tacos.
And I wanted to inhale them.
Those were flavored very well.
That was our final meal on Disney Wish before disembarking.
That's right. Yeah. They were very good.
So, the winners for October.
Mine was, and actually I remember not shutting up about this when we did our recap in October.
Only in October.
Okay, fine. All the time. The fresh strawberries served in the passion fruit juice. 100% my favorite of all the things. All the desserts of the whole year. It was that one. Victoria and Albert's. If you can go. The
princess is just built for fine dining.
I'm a princess.
And then my winner for October was a sea bass in a puff pastry. Shredded sea bass in a pastry shaped like a sea bass. Scales and all. Delicious. And a little cute.
Bear was just built for fine dining.
Sometimes. Now we have
next
our nominees for Best of the Best for November.
November's even longer.
November is the longest month. We went crazy with food
ourselves.
In November.
The jasmine rice from Tusker House. Still a rice I cannot shut up about.
Persian approved.
Flavored so perfectly.
Persian approved.
The cauliflower bunny chow at Tusker House is the only thing that I find better than the bunny chow from Nomad Lounge. It's just, oh my God,
so
amazing.
That's your bunny chow.
The sun-dried tomato nigiri from Kona Cafe. The nigiri plate was very interesting, very thought-provoking, but the sun-dried tomato was definitely the best on that plate. The Beyond Sausage and from Akershus Royal Banquet Hall, they knew how to cook that sausage correctly. Also the cabbage that you could have with it and the olive oil mashed potatoes with like just having it all together in a bite. Perfect. When you can find a chef that can cook a Beyond Sausage perfectly, you hold on to that chef. Then the Blue Viking drink from Akershus. Bear hated it. I loved it. The Animal Lover from Playa Pizza. I've had it 3 times now. Obsessed. I want it all the time. I like it more than my default mellow pizza, but I prefer cooking my own pizzas at home. The plant-based tuna sandwich from World Premiere Food Court. I will not shut up about my plant-based tuna sandwich.
I think you've had that sandwich like 5 or 6 times this year.
I will not shut up about that sandwich. I just want it all of the time. Even if we're not filming, if I can get a good one, I will grab it and bring it home. The margarita flatbread from Mama Melrose. You can modify it to be vegan with Daya cheese. And it is the best pizza at Hollywood Studios. Fight me about it in the comments. Tell me which one's better. I dare you. The apple cider whiskey sour from Polite Pig. That is my go-to drink at Polite Pig. Don't discredit Polite Pig. They have a ton of vegan options available for you. You just gotta modify it.
Actually, I would go so far as to say that's your go-to anytime we go to Disney Springs and we pass by Polite Pig.
Oh yeah, 100%. I want to stop. Like,
if you walk past Polite Pig and you lose the princess, you'll find her at the bar.
Some people prefer to go to Splitsville. I prefer to go to Polite Pig. The vegan butter snowflake from the Croissant Moon Bakery?
Croissant Moon Bakery. Okay. We've been calling it Crescent Moon Bakery for 3 years.
At Islands of Adventure.
It's definitely the Croissant Moon Bakery.
That is the best dessert that I have had for the entire holiday season.
Universal has been aggressively marketing and producing vegan food throughout 2022. And we're giving them props where props is due because we are definitely fans of Universal vegan food.
Next is the asparagus and the red pepper nigiri from Takumite. The nigiri plate from Takumite blew Kona out of the water. And also their rice paper sushi roll from Takumite was amazing. Their strawberry yuzu sorbet at Takumite was so thought-provoking, amazing, interesting, weird, different, avant-garde. 100% here for it.
Dippin' Dots, like flash frozen.
Here for it. Yeah. And the shusai, I think that's how you say it, which was like a deep fried tofu dish from Takumite. I cannot shut up about that dish. I want to eat it every day.
She wants to go back so badly.
I do. The Brussels sprouts from Toledo, they were crisped perfectly, not Le Cellier perfect, but perfectly. The braised gigante beans from Toledo, I will come up with any excuse to eat those gigante beans. They're amazing. The Harvest Garden from Toledo, unfortunately only available for 1 week for Thanksgiving, was like a sweet potato plant-based dessert. One of the best desserts we had on Disney property for the whole year. Then the Impossible Chorizo Tamale from Festival of the Holidays. I've had that one 4 times. So good. And the Spiced Pumpkin Punch from Festival of Holidays, which was a beautiful oat milk blended drink with cognac that I cannot shut up about. I can't wait to have it again.
So, my nominees for November are the Jasmine Rice from Tusker House Animal Kingdom, the Rotisserie Pork from Tusker House Animal Kingdom, then we have the Carrot Nigiri and the Sauteed Red Quinoa, both from Kona Cafe and the Polynesian Resort, the Kellig O Multibar from Circus and Epcot, and you have the Pineapple is My Safe Word pizza from Playa Pizza, which has easily become one of our favorite pizza places. That was the, basically it's a pineapple pizza and then I added hot honey on top.
It was vegetarian.
Vegetarian. It's so good. And yes, pineapple belongs on pizza. I will take no discussions on this.
Clearly, he likes melon and pineapple on pizza.
I'm putting all the fruits on pizza. Be careful that I don't try strawberry next.
Hey!
And then we have the Open Face Tofurkey Smash from Polite Pig, which is a limited time, like holiday, like Thanksgiving item that was basically a smoky turkey open face sandwich with like all the fixins. There was like mashed potatoes and everything on it. That wowed me. I've never had anything that good at Polite Pig, and I'll probably never have anything that good ever again.
You don't know. They might do another one.
Ever again.
Oof.
Ever again. Then we have the Shiner Bock Holiday Cheer. That is the seasonal Shiner Bock that's at the Christmas Festival, Holiday Festival at, I don't know the official name of it.
It's just the
Holiday Festival at Universal Studios Orlando. Then there was the Zinsai Moasali fish salad from Takumite.
That's the one with the pinchies, right?
The pinchies in it, yes. Then there was the rice paper sushi roll from Takumite, the eel roll from Takumite, so I am an eel sucker. I will take unagi over rice any day of the week. Then there was the sushai from Takumite, the agamono from Takumite, the sakura himai drink.
He liked Takumite.
I did like Takumite. I was in love with both the atmosphere and the food. Service was amazing. That easily out of the park, but that place was an experience. It was an expensive experience.
He didn't want to go.
But of all the fine dining we did in 2022, that was my favorite.
I would agree.
More than Mr. Paul.
Agree.
More than Victoria and Albert's.
I would agree.
If you have to spend the money, the Bears vote is for Takumite.
I would agree on that as well. Of all the fine dining, of all the expensive places, of all the places we spent $400+ at, Takumite felt like money well spent. Like, yes. That was the most gratifying.
Then we have the Impossible Chorizo Tamale from the Festival Holidays, which the princesses now had 3?
4.
4? The seared scallops from Festival Holidays.
Canada.
I licked the plate. I literally licked the plate on camera, no less. And so, for the winners
of our long AF list, mine is the Shusai deep fried tofu dish from Takumite.
Yes. And my winner is the Killig Og Mabler from Akershus. Was just Olaf's kiss.
And our last month,
December.
Oh, finally. Thank you for sticking around if you're still here.
And are we putting this whole list in the description, or are we just putting the winners in the description?
I think we're just going to put the winners.
Put the winners in the description. But we have recap videos for the entire year. You can go back and pick our favorite from the month. If you have questions, comment on the videos, ask us. Ask us on Instagram, Twitter, ask us on YouTube, ask us on TikTok.
Mail us, whatever.
What do you want to know? We will help you.
Send it a raven.
Help us help you, basically.
So, my list is like 5 times bigger than Bear's.
Of course.
So, my first necessity item is the plant-based gyro from the Artist Palette. I modified that one to make it even better.
She does love a good gyro.
The Impossible Empanada from Ku Safari. We love those empanadas. The Jimmy Special from Restaurantosaurus Lounge. Thank you, Planet Mirror, for teaching us the Jimmy Special. The Navi size pretzel from Pangu Pangu. Love me some Bavarian pretzels. They're amazing. The Painted Wolf, The Den, available at Nomad Lounge, and we got that at Jiku. Love it, love it, love it. The Impossible Bunny Chow from Nomad Lounge. You can get the sliders, but the bunny chow is the best. The South African vegetable bowl from the Mara. Love, love, love that one. The power salad from Goods Food to Go. Love their key lime mustard vinaigrette. I could drink that, or if they could bottle it and I could buy that, I would. The Melekiliki Mai Tai from Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. I would drink that on the daily. Well, actually not on the daily, but every time that I go to Trader Sam's. And the chili spiced crispy tofu bowl from Satuli. It's not often that Bear will get me to agree and drag me to Satuli, but when he does, I don't regret it because I love their crispy tofu. And then the Santa's Forest at Roaring Fork originally was on the necessities list, but I'm actually going to remove it because it's not vegan, and we were loving it until I found out there was confectioner's glaze over the top, and then it got disqualified. So we're going to mention it, but it's a disqualified item.
Yes. And then for my nominees, we have the Power Salad from Good Foods to Go, the old Key West Resort, that quick service window. Do not pass that by. Then the Tropical Snowstorm from Trader Sam's Grotto, Santa's Forest from Roaring Fork at Wilderness Lodge, and the Scorpion Burger from CityWorks Disney Springs. Short list for me this month.
My winner was the Impossible Bunny Chow from Nomad Lounge / Tiffin's. Seriously the best. Even when you go to Tiffin's, instead of getting that tofu salad entree, ask for the bunny chow. It's way better.
Yes, you can
get the
definitely
tikka tacos, the bunny chow, and then that mousse dessert. Perfect day at Tiffin's.
Princess giving out the secrets. And then my winner for December was honestly just like all of you have been dealing with all over the northern half of the United States, was a tropical snowstorm. We got a little bit of it here, but I got in drink form at Trader Sam's Grotto. I daydream about that drink. I'm going to try to make that drink at home. And that won out over everything that we tried the month of December.
Crazy.
That was my drink of choice. It was so good, I was almost considering buying those cups from the gift shop in Polynesian Resort.
Well, we can take you back.
We're not doing it. Either way, I want to know what was your favorite item from our necessities list this year. Do you want to see the necessities list continue? Do these videos help you plan out your trips? Let us know. If there's anything that you think was your favorite year that we missed, let us know in the comments. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that's always going to be a place to find us. Hit the notification bell. You're going to see other videos just like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Whoop.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video and comment. Otherwise, you might make Bear sad.